Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television, GPTV. I'm Brett. We've got a new unboxing. It is the Spider-Man Kraven Marvel Legends Series figures 2-pack. I was walking around the Target, saw this on the shelf, and thought, yeah, it looks pretty damn cool. So we picked it up, and we're going to open up and show off what you get inside. You know, obviously what we see is pretty much what you get. You get Spider-Man in the black outfit with a beat-up Peter Parker face, extra hands, and then you, of course, have Kraven with his rifle and spear. So we're going to open up, we're going to show off the figures, kind of give our general thoughts about the set, which is not bad. It looks like a fairly interesting set of figures. I mean, this is iconic set. Obviously, it's inspired, it says right on the back, inspired by Marvel comic book art. You can see the 2 on the back as to what it is. And this is a time when Spider-Man was bonded, of course, with the symbiote, and which later became Venom. So let's actually show this off by opening up. Cool thing with the box, you got some art on the side, you know, part of the covers that these were inspired by. You know, it's a small little thing that I think adds to the packaging overall and makes it really, really nice. It makes it stand out a little bit. And speaking of packaging, of course, see the back of the box with comic art, I think, again, enhances the packaging, makes it really, really nice and stand out much better than just, you know, some random color in the background. You know what, we're going to start with Kraven. Let's go with that figure. Alright, I like to do with the figures a stand test and see how easy it is for them to stand up. And we have success. Easily stands, not much issues at all. Was able to put them down right away. So overall, that's really good. Next, we're going to go with the test of joints. Of course, got the foot. It's nice and tight. A lot of pivot on it, which is good. Knees, of course, we got the bend. There we go. Very stiff. It's not necessarily a bad thing. Lower leg, the upper part of the lower leg, the shin. And of course, we got the thigh pivots as well. So that's a lot of movement on the leg. And of course, full movement at the joint in general, in the middle. Arms is looking pretty good. Pivots, you can see here. Elbow is just like the knee with the double, again, stiff like the knee. Hand and wrist, pivots, all pretty standard stuff. And then the head, up, down, the side, all really good. Again, thing that stands out is very stiff, not bad at all. Stiff is better than loose, so this is pretty good. As far as design, captures the character really well. Of course, we got the leopard print on the, or lion print or whatever, around the pants and arms and everything like that. I guess that's leopard, right? You, of course, have the tooth belt in the middle with straps around the wrists. Hairy chest. Got to go with the hairy chest. Very iconic of Kraven. The one thing I think bothers me is the face. The face is really exaggerated and kind of laughable. However, the detail is great. Thing that might be hard to see on this video, but does stand out to me is that the eyes kind of have a red around it, showing off the anger and just overall rage of the character. Of course, you also have the lion vest, which looks really nice. Doesn't feel like you can easily get it off, but the detail, I think, is solid. So, I mean, overall, the figure's really good. The face is a little goofy, but it's a nice sculpt. The forehead actually has lines for the furrowed brow, which is really good, and the hair is swooped, and the hair actually looks really great. You know, as goofy as the teeth and the face and all that looks, the hair is, I think, top-notch. Especially the front with the swoop. There's just enough curls and all that that makes it stand out, and looks really thought through, which is great. It's just like those teeth in the eyes and the eyebrows are so exaggerated, it's kind of hard not to laugh. Alright, so let's look at the weapons. Of course, we have his rifle. Let's see what would be the easiest way. I'm guessing this is probably going to be the easiest way for him to hold the rifle. fairly easy to get into his hands, and the spear as well. Both are decent. The spear does have some like beads on the side, which makes it nice, and then the feathers stick out a little bit. The rifle is pretty generic. You can see the scope is just kind of blank at the top, very flat colored, two-colored tone. That's about it. So the rifle, I think, is a bit of a disappointment. They probably could have done a little bit more with that, but you know, it's not bad. You know, we're not talking $100 figures here. These are pretty standard. Well, I think it's like was $39.99 for the set. So Kraven's not bad. It's a nice, generally nice figure. The face is goofy, but and the accessories are decent. They're nothing that really blows me away, but overall it's not bad. All right, let's look at Spider-Man. Spider-Man's going to be a bit more interesting because he was bent in all kinds of strange shapes into the box. So let me see how easy it is to stand up. Test, really easy for it to stand up. Nothing at all when it comes to that as far as issues. Super simple. Done. All right, let's go with the feet. Again, very similar at the ankle. Not as stiff, but still pretty decent. The knee is bendable just like him. We got the upper thigh. There is no lower leg bend at all. Hip is standard. This does pivot at the waist, though. I don't believe... Let's see if Kraven can. Kraven can. Actually, I missed that one. So Kraven can do it at the waist as well. And then arms are similar as far as movements. There's nothing stands out as far as that. And then, of course, we got the head. One thing is we do have a shoulder pivot that you don't see too often, but it's kind of cool. As far as extras, we have some hands that you can replace, and then the face of Beat Up Peter. As far as details, it's the black suit. Like, there's not much details you can really do towards this. The actual spider logo looks really good. This figure kind of has a little splotchy on the white. I don't know how well the video will come out on it and show it. Of course, have that hole in the back. But there's some spots here and here, which is a little disappointing, but, you know, white is not the easiest thing to do. As far as heads, let's put on Beat Up Peter and see. Easy to get through. The Beat Up Peter looks really good. As far as design, you know, he's got the black and blue mark. He's got some blood coming down. The nose is kind of jacked up. Some blood on this cheek. Like, it's decent. It looks like a post getting beat up as opposed to, like, during. So, you know, I maybe would have liked a little bit more motion. Again, hair is decent. I think the Kraven hair is better just because it seems like there's more detail and thought as to exactly where the various hair is placed. We also have two different hands that you can put in. They're just kind of like normal thwip hands to be done. So nothing crazy or special. Get the other head back in. So the figures it's overall like decent. If you are a big fan of this storyline, I think it's well worth checking out. You know, the figures don't necessarily blow me away, but they're nice. They're pretty damn nice. So overall, Marvel decent. I'm just a big fan of the storyline. It's a classic storyline. Thought I'd check it out. It's, you know, overall not bad. A little bit pricey, but also it seems like hard to get because I've seen prices all over the place for these two figures. So it should be out in shops now. You can go get it. We'll put some links underneath where you can probably purchase it, but, you know, you never know what we'll find online. Most likely this will be affiliate links. As always, appreciate you watching. You know, if you're into toy news, you can check us out every single day at graphicpolicy.com. Of course, all the comic news you could ever want at graphicpolicy.com. We're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, all at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. So until next time, thanks for watching. Keep playing with your toys and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.